What's up, everybody? Welcome to game number 5 of the finals of the Kaze SC2 Tournament. My name is Devilor. Joining me, of course, is my bestest best friend in the whole wide world, at least for the moment, Kazey. What's up, Kaz?
What's up, my BFF? WTF
Weird.
for show.
Various letters and other things. Newborn apologizing for the cheese and saying he feels dirty. There's nothing dirty about cheese. It's delicious. I like cheese. Just not in my StarCraft. Please keep it out of there. So here we are on Metalopolis. We have Detriment spawning in the very, very south position here as the purple Protoss, and up here in the east position we have Newborn spawning as the yellow Zerg. Newborn got the curse of the proxy positions in this game. He had them on Lost Temple, and he has them again now on Metalopolis. Very, very close positions. While they are distracting me in chat, very, very close positions for him to have to deal with. So it's going to be interesting to see if Detriment tries to go for any sort of early pressure, or if he's going to sit back and try to do the same build. He's basically been doing the same build the whole time. He had that really, really cool Stargate build that he did earlier that almost worked for him. But then since then he's been sitting on some very, very standard play.
And it looks like they're both going to scout each other in the close positions. So now Newborn knows what he's in for. He's got his Overlord going the wrong way, but that's okay. And his drone is now in Detriment space, so he sees nothing, which would be terrifying to me, to be honest. If I got in there and I didn't see a gateway yet, I'd start searching for a proxy pylon in my base, you know?
Yeah, he is also, I feel the need to point this out, he is also going for a spawning pool at a very normal time. Actually, it looks like he might have actually gotten that around 10, which is still a little early, but not nearly to the extent of a 6 pool. Cybernetics core going up for Detriment. Looks like he's going to build another pylon over here as well. I cannot tell you how many times I have lost a match of StarCraft because my second pylon I built someplace ridiculous, and then I completely forgot about ever putting a second pylon to power my gateways. The Zerg pushes up, takes out my pylon, and I'm just like, oh, well, crap.
Newborn
now
dancing
I can't
his
actually
drone.
produce units. Second gas, very early second gas coming up for Detriment. I actually don't know if he's been doing that this whole time, and I just haven't noticed. But it's always very, very interesting to see an early second gas out of a Protoss, because it generally means that that we're going to see some sort of very, very fast tech come out of them, or at least a whole bunch of stalkers. But it looks like he's actually not even researching warp gates yet. So I would like to see him start doing that. Hatchery is about 3/4 of the way finished for Newborn over here. What the heck is this? We have a proxy pylon at the wrong spot. He has actually proxied the wrong main up here on the north position of the map. I don't know what that pylon is doing there. Ooh, there we go. He's got a Stargate. He's going to do a proxy Stargate hidden up here. This is very, very scary to actually have to deal with. He will not be able to scout it. He will not know that it's coming, and it's very, very close. So as soon as that Void Ray finishes, I'm assuming that he will go for a Void Ray. That's going to be right here in the main, ripping things to shreds. So, and it does not look like, especially that Overlord is not anywhere nearby. He's not even scouting anything nearby here. I'm going to grab one of his buildings here and take a look. Newborn has not seen anything other than at some point he began to build a cybernetics core. So he's not going to know this is coming at all.
Yeah, Newborn's building a spine crawler. He's going pretty heavy ground right now, so this is going to be bad. It's going to be interesting.
The only anti-air he has is this Void Ray just now starts building. The only anti-air that he has is these two queens, these two queens here. And if they're grouped up together, the two queens can actually fight off the Void Ray. But if they're separated, then he will not be able to get that in time. And unfortunately, it looks like he's sending the second queen back down here to this hatchery. This Void Ray is just about to pop out. It's about 5 seconds away from finishing. So as soon as that Void Ray pops out, I'm wondering if he is going to wait for a second one if he's going to chrono boost out a second one. It looks like he just started chrono. Yes, he is actually going to go for a second one, so he's going to have 2 Void Rays when he moves in there, and 2 Queens loses to 2 Void Rays actually. So Newborn, unless by some miracle decides that he's going to just make a bunch of extra Queens right now, is pretty screwed, I would have to say. There isn't much that he's going to be able to do it once he sees that these Void Rays are coming.
Yeah, that's actually very smart of Detriment this time. Hiding, getting seemingly a third Void Ray before he decides to move out. And if Newborn does not see this, he's going to be screwed, because 3 Void Rays definitely counter 2 Queens, and he's not getting any more Queens, so he's going to be in trouble.
I don't actually like the 3rd Void Ray that much. I mean, I like it's
2
cool
is
he's
good.
Building it,
yeah,
but yeah, I feel like he's risking a lot by getting that 3rd Void Ray. There's a very, very high chance, or a much higher chance, I should say, of there being an extra Queen at that point. A lot of Zergs like to get out a 3rd Queen just to deal with creep tubers. He is actually now moving out. He's not going to wait for a 4th Void Ray, fortunately. He's actually going to move out with those. But by waiting this long, he risked a lot, I think, to actually get that done. But fortunately now at this point, there are 3 Void Rays in Newborn's main.
Fully charged.
The only units that they will very shortly here be fully charged. The only units that Newborn has to deal with it are 1 Queen, and that Queen is just now getting attacked and is just now dying. So I would expect a GG any second. He has actually now lost his spawning pool, so he cannot even make more Queens to fight this off. I'm going to check he doesn't even have any in production. He does have a Hydralisk Den in production, but unfortunately, by the time that Hydralisk Den finishes, he will have lost everything he ever owned. So,
desperately trying to throw down some Spore Crawlers since he got the Evolution Chamber, but he is losing everything. He is not many drones left. 26 drones, 25 drones. It's just going down. These are hero Void Rays.
This is going to be the end very, very soon here. Very nice little tricky play out of. In fact, he's still trying to make more Spore Crawlers. I don't know if he hopes that he can just, like, he'll forget about a Spore Crawler at some point or something. But unfortunately, even if 1 Spore Crawler gets up, the Void Rays will just kill it instantly at this point. So,
with the 4th Void Ray joining the fray, it's over.
Very, very nice, very tricky play out of Detriment there, hiding that off in the corner. I actually almost think it would have worked even if it was in his main, though, because Newborn really didn't do any scouting past the very, very early mark, and that's unfortunately something you have to watch out for as a Zerg player. You have to expect that every once in a while you're going to fight a Protoss and he's going to make an air unit. So there's the GG from Newborn. Detriment brings it down to 3-2, so we're actually very, very close now. We're going to go on to a Game 6. If Detriment wins the next game, he will, of course, win it. Unfortunately, if Newborn wins the next game, he will win it. If Detriment wins the next game, then we'll go on to a Game 7 as well. So I want to find out what happens. I'm going to hop over to that next game. Kaz, you want to come over to the next game?
Yeah, sure, why not? I am a time traveler.
All right, we're going to go over to the next game. We will see you guys momentarily.